Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. When people know that I am live, and hopefully everybody is well today. I got 3 new coloring books today to show you. So they came in. Been a little bit busy. Everything has been going a little bit crazier than normal. I haven't been feeling exactly 100% at my best. I've been feeling a little stiff. My joints have been feeling a little stiff. I don't know if that's because of the autoimmune. Then I have a little bit of my nose seems to be all congested again. It got really cold, and then my body just went into like a state of frozenness. When you get cold and so it's been a little bit of a cold streak here. So me and my mother, we went out yesterday, did some exploring. We found a few new restaurants, a few new places to eat. Like we didn't even know these places kind of existed, we didn't find out about them because, it's been Veterans Day. You would think on Veterans Day I would have cleaned. So I got 3 new books to go, and I did get another set of carry-out markers. I got the 100 set. I am waiting for the Prisma pencils to go down. Hi, Juki Moon. How is everything going with you guys? I've been a little bit on the side where my nose has been congested a little bit. I'm suffering from a little bit of congestion. I hope it's not a flare up. Then I'm having another flare up. So the first book, yay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we all need a day off or two. But I tell you here, it's very different. When it gets cold here, it gets cold here. Like, you wouldn't believe how cold it gets here, Now we have to be careful about how much heat we use because, you have to pay for certain things here that I didn't have to pay back in New York. So, you have to pay for your heat, your air, if you keep your house cool enough. So I was expecting my nieces and my fur nephew to come, but they didn't come because my brother was just so tired after working and, things happen. So the first book I have is Steampunk Beauties, Grayscale Coloring Book by Daydream Art. I saw this on someone else's channel. They had the other couple of books, but this is the book that spoke to me today that had a really good hello to the 3 people in chat. So as you can see, this is a grayscale coloring book. So I bought this. This is a really nice book. It's small. Just so you guys can get an understanding that it's really, really small. This is a smaller book. I have 2 other books here, but I'll put those down on the side here. So you guys kind of understand where this book is going. So you see all the little pictures here. I really like the paper is Amazon paper, but I can color around that. To me, that's not a big deal for me. These are beautiful, beautiful women. I forget whose channel I originally saw these on. Like that. You do all kinds of crazy. Steampunk is such a wonderful medium to color. I love steampunks, girls and men. See how pretty these girls are? They're just beautiful. I love these images. Right now the light is out, so the light is good, so that's why I decided to do a stream today. I've been having a little bit of some headaches, so we got to get that checked out. I hope my medicine's not interacting badly. So I just took some cold and sinus medicine. Hopefully it's just a cold and a sinus. Making it's not something more serious. Otherwise, then, I will have to find a dentist. I gotta rule that out too. So my dental insurance doesn't start until December 10th. So hopefully I can wait a little bit. See, look at that. I love these little portraits things. Kind of books like this, I kind of really, really like it them a lot. Isn't that pretty? Look at how nice that is. And I did get a few, some PDF books, so. Look at that beautiful girl with the beautiful hat. I love hats like this. These are pretty girls. Such pretty girls. I love these kind of books. They just like pop, Depending on what kind of medium you use, you can make these really, really pretty. I saw someone do this one, and they did the girl with like purple and like beautiful hair, and they just did it all like so glittery. And I was like, I can't do that with my gel pens. And then they have the Magical Fairy Folk, which is another one of her books, which I like, but I think it's out of stock right now. Otherwise, I would have bought it. Beauty and Flowers. Creepy collection. I'm not a fan of creepy dolls, so just so everybody knows that I'm not a. Then get the blank page and the blank page and the little copyright thing there. Then this is the back. So this book the next one comes from Chelsea Jade Murray. Now, some of you may not know who Chelsea Jade Murray is. She's another YouTuber. She has a channel of her own, but I decided because I want to support my fellow YouTuber, I would get her coloring book. So here you go. You get the Chelsea Jade Murray. You can get these two books. The last book I got on Amazon, so she gives you a lighter version of it. I've seen a few people with this coloring book, so it wasn't a lot of money. Some of the images are really light, some of them are darker. Like that for Halloween. Like this one. That's a darker version. The hearts. So the next one we have is a Chinese coloring book. I like anything with hair, flowers, portraits. It's a smaller. Then she gives you a thing where you could test your supplies to see if you do that, which I like that idea. It's a very thin book. The paper's very thin, but I can work around that. I pretty much can work in most books. So the next book that I have is a Chinese book. Now, I bought this off a book depository. Now, some of you may know this artist. Her name is Gugu Li. Now, some of you may know her first book because that one was a red one. And I waited almost 8 weeks for the first one to happen. So I bought this one off of Book Depository. Now, Book Depository is selling a lot of the Asian coloring books, like, the Chinese, the Korean coloring books. I have to take off all the plastic because I kept the plastic on it. This is called Colorful Time. I don't know what the first one was called. No, it's always, I always have a hard time doing this. I don't know why, but I always have a hard time getting off the plastic. I guess I gotta cut it. Luckily for me, I have scissors that I keep in my drawer. You can see it has the green thing on it. I bought this off of Book Depository just because Book Depository seems to be where I'm getting a lot of people getting the Asian books and for a lot less money. You guys know how much shipping costs on a lot of the Asian books, so get this green thing in here. This is the cover. So this glue bound. So glue bound. This is Colorful Time by Google Lee. It is a Chinese coloring book. This is the cover. This glue bound. So you guys get in. I've not even looked at this book yet. That's how long I've had it in the plastic. So you guys get a first look at this book with me. Done. I think the first page. I don't have enough room. So let's see. This page here. Just like a poster kind of page. Oh, okay. It's one of these weird pages. Oh my. This is one of those pages that's exceptionally so that's one of those pages that will take an enormous amount of time. Yeah, this book was like I will tell you right now, this page was like about $21. This book was $21. It did not cost me anything to ship because I got it off of Book Depository. So keep that in mind when you buy things from Book. You keep that in there. And keep the pages in there. This is a really stiff book because I have not bent it down yet. I know that a lot of people love the first book. I have yet to really work in the first book, but I just could not pass this book up. Just from the art standpoint. Plus it was $21. And you know, guys, when you buy anything that's an overseas book, I say this in general, that this book has a tremendous amount of stuff in it. This is one of those books that just, everything is stunning in it. This is much more romantic. It has a lot more couples in it. This has so much beautiful detail. I think this is the cover, actually. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the cover image. I don't even know how I'm going to color this book, really. I'm just like... A lot of you are like, oh, isn't it pretty, Pamela? I bought this off of Book Depository. You guys know that Book Depository is one of my favorite places now to shop for Asian books and coloring books in general. This has so much detail. It's like you have to be super careful when you color in this because the detail is just stunning in this. I do like books like this, but it takes me so long to color them in a way that makes it look justifiably good. It looks like they numbered them, the pages. And then they give us something in here. So hold on. When we're done with that, we'll see what they gave us as posters. Sometimes they give you posters and ideas as to what they'd like you to have. That's really pretty. I like when they give you little posters and things like that. You see, here's my little complaint. I don't like when they do this with books and they do this with the spine. I just dislike it so much, but I understand. Little Mermaid Girl. Look at that. That's beautiful. Even if I don't color in this book, just to save it for the pictures and the art alone would be worth the price. Really, I say, guys, if you don't really want to get Asian coloring books, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, I suggest going to Book Depository first, then Amazon Japan. Now, I'm going to say something about AliExpress and yes, Asia, that are not particularly popular opinions. I've never had a good experience with them as far as books go. When I ship from AliExpress or Yes Asia, because the books always come damaged, they come bent, or they come used. So some people say, well, it depends on the sellers. I've used several different sellers over the years and not had a good experience with AliExpress and Yes Asia. So I'd rather go to places like Book Depository, Amazon Japan, or people on Etsy because I always get a good product. Or 70s books. Moon and June are great. Over at 70s books and Cool Craft Book. You know, 70s books used to have a shop on Etsy, but now she has her own shop. So keep that in mind. But you always get excellent service from both those ladies, depending on where you buy from. I love buying from different stores. My mother's on the phone. So you get this is lovely. I love these pictures. Like I love the little. I think this is a Fennec Fox or something. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but the detail is just beautiful. Sorry, you guys get to see me. See, look at that. That's pretty too. You guys tell me what you want me to color from. Which of the lovely books you want me to color from. I like that scene too. That's a really interesting scene. But that is a much more interesting grayscale. This book has like I would say this book is part grayscale, part line art. If you really want to go in there. But this is a good book if you want to learn your all kinds of things. This looks like a cat has captured some children. That's cute with the dog. This just has gorgeous, gorgeous pictures in it. I can tell that I like these kind of pictures. I feel like some of this book is telling a story. Some books you feel like tell a story with some pictures. Some books do not tell a story. But I feel like some of these pictures really do tell a story. And here, you see this here? This is the book I do have. I don't have this one. I don't know what this one is called. So then I did this one, and then this is the back of the book. So let's look at the picture. Let's look at what they included in the. Let's see what they included in the. Oh my. This is a picture from the book, but this is an example of the picture. So you guys get an understanding of just how big this picture is. And that's one of the pictures I included with the book. This is that one. I always like when they give us a big. This is such a big poster. So you guys get an understanding just how big this poster is. So you guys get an understanding just how big this poster really is. So I want you guys to see the posters. Because when I have the posters in here, they make all the difference in the world. And then again, of course, we got ourselves another set. What are these, everybody? I cannot resist. Yes, thou cannot resist. Thou cannot resist. What are these? Yep, I got myself another set. You know I have the Copics. I cannot resist. Doing markers. Oh, and I'm going to show you some PDFs that I managed to print out. Let's see if I just so everybody gets an understanding of what we did. Printed out a couple of images. This comes from Rachel Mintz Elves coloring book. I got her Elves coloring book, but I didn't print it all out because, you know, it's a lot of work to print out images. This comes from Lenko for Lenko's Magical Season. That's also from the PDF book. It's from her Magical Season coloring book. This one as well comes from her Magical Season coloring book. This one is not done. I started working on it. This is also from Mariola Budek's Beauty Inspiration number 3 coloring pack. As you can tell, I'm going to fill it in with pencil. So just so you guys know where you are when you do the work. So those are some of the other things that I managed to purchase. So I wanted to show you all that. Everything is, you know, so I think we'll be coloring from this one because it's small, it's little. I like doing different, I like having new people to work in. Plus then this will count for a Color Your Hoard book. Of course, Grace can never find anything simple to color. Can she? These are so pretty. Just trying to find a book. think this one would be really nice to color. I have a few gel pens in here. I don't have any regular gel pens in here. I'd have to go into the other room for that. But I have been making color charts too. Some of you know I just finished doing the whole line color chart. Now I'm doing a tally art marker chart. But then again, I should have waited for the markers to come because they changed some of the numbers and some of the pen on the markers. So that's not a good thing. So I'm going to do some. So we're doing some red. Yeah, my mother the other day was going through a box and we found some old photos, and it was really nice to see my nieces when they were really young. So everything is really pretty in here. I'm also going to have to desalinate. My uncle's explaining to my mother what they did. They wanted the house. You know, I love the colors in this. You know, everything comes together for a reason. And I decided to stream today, even though I'm not particularly feeling my best. Yesterday, me and my mother went out. We had these delicious clams, delicious everything. Something in me is not feeling good today. I don't know what it is. That's not making me feel good today. Was it the food I ate yesterday? Was it too salty? Definitely not bloated, but I'm not feeling like my best. So let's see what my colors are. B203. What is B203? See the thing about the old Cali arts, these are the newer ones. They used to have the names of the colors, which I wish they would have kept that. This is pastel blue. See, as you guys can tell, I'm making a chart for the thing. This is on Nina cardstock, if anybody's wondering. And what is the sign of good markers? They go through. This paper is a little bit on the thicker of the cardstocks. So keep that in mind too when you color with markers. That's okay, Michelle. I thought you would have gotten a notification. I don't know why people. This is happening not just to you, Michelle, but it's happening to a lot of people. People are saying they're not getting notifications, but I make sure that when I go live, that people get notified. So everything is coming out really good. I like the colors in this. I might make your hair brown, but I'm thinking I'm going to make that a nice purple color. She does. That's my uncle. She says she does. R623. Let's see what R623 is supposed to be. Hickinson. R826. Aster to rest. R807, which is aubergine. Oh God, that's not. R501. I wish I knew what R501 is. There's only one way to know what this. I think this is a skin tone. R913, which is hydrangea, which I like this color. This is called hydrangea. And no, these are not Copics, Michelle. I might not color backgrounds in this book. I haven't decided yet. This is a steampunk book. Guys, please don't fight here. This is not the place or time to be fighting. It's not really, I don't mind it so much, Kim. I'm not as strict as other streamers. You know, as long as we're all civil towards one another, I think we should all get along and try to get along. And let's not try and bring our, personal, I really would appreciate if people keep their personal stuff out of this. I don't think it's Like whatever your issues are with each other, work them out outside of my stream. Don't bring them in here. I think this is the pair love. So I can get all 123. I haven't seen all 123 yet. I don't think any harm was meant by it, Kim. Y416. This is marigold. Y107, which is lightning yellow. I think we all make mistakes. I think we all do that. You know, we all go through each other's lives and try to support each other. Hi, Danielle. How are you? I think, you know, we all are human. We all make mistakes, you know. I try not to play mediator because I don't like mediating between two people when I think the issue can be resolved if we learn to all respect each other, and we all have different views of things, you know. Who last night saw SNL with Dave Chappelle? I thought he was really funny. He was kind of appropriate. No, I thought some of his jokes were very funny, very topical, and on point. He wasn't as controversial as I thought he was going to be. You know, he stayed very, very clean. This is lightning yellow. Yeah, I finished a page in Merry Christmas. I also finished a page, the double page spread, one double page spread in I had just finished it before I went live. Page in Cute and Creepy by Camilla D'Erico. Probably be later going on for a walk. So that was that one. Cool bread. I'm gonna go like, what is this color? What is this color? Because it wasn't in my original color, and they changed numbers on these things too. So should have waited before I did anything to make a chart. GO12. I think this is like clear blue. Oh, 501 again. As you can tell, I've started doing charts for this. This is the steampunk book. It's a brand new book, Danielle. I've been doing okay, but I've not been feeling exactly 100% great. I'm not sure if I'm having some flare-ups, as they call. I'm feeling with this disease that I have, that I can get flare-ups. And it's not like, you can control when the flare-ups happen. I think because I had seafood yesterday for lunch/dinner. It was very big. Certain things can trigger flare-ups, but I'm still learning because I'm only a few months into my diagnosis. So it's like you don't know what's going to trigger anything, Hi, Kike, Keely, how are you? I'm getting a lot of people in this stream. This is R100, which is Bailey Beige. Oh, gee, I thought Crown Jewel was actually a really good pay-per-view. I actually really enjoyed the Bailey Bianca match. I mean, it's been a long time since we had a fun last standing match. That was the woman who did it. I think they're gonna have one more match between Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre before they move Karrion onto Roman. I thought that was a good one. Now I'm gonna put some vivid pink. This is, what is this? R605. This is Cerise. Because she needs a little bit more pink in the lips. In my opinion, I don't think the lips. I think they're going to have one match where Scarlett is not involved in the match. To be quite honest, I think it will work better if she's not involved in the matches. But I'm kind of like, I took some sinus medicine. It seems like now my nose has stopped dripping a little bit. So now we have that in there. Which I thought is a nice color in there. I thought that was ridiculous to give Logan Paul that match because there are people who've been waiting on a match for like forever. There are people who've been waiting for a match for a long time and haven't gotten it. I think what they're going to do is they're going to build a nice little feud with Sami Zayn. Right now, what I think they're going to do at Survivor Series, and I'm not sure they're going to do this, but judging by the way that I know wrestling storylines, they're probably going to do something with Sami and Kevin Owens. I don't know what's going on with Sami and Kevin Owens' contract per se. Well, I felt like there were really good moments in it, and then I felt there were really bad moments in it. I feel like that there's going to be something that they do with Sami Zayn, and they're going to do something at Survivor Series, and then Sami Zayn is going to cost them the win. And he's going to get kicked out of the bloodline, and then him and Kevin Owens are going to challenge for the tag team titles. I just have been like feeling, ugh. Hello, Callie. No, I just feel like you shouldn't sacrifice your whole roster at times. G 605 or 606. Bud Green. Bud Green. Not the color I want. RO25, which is shrimp. RO25, which is shrimp. This looks like a reddish brown. I did finish watching Dr. Death on Peacock, which was really good. Now, I always have trouble with Peacock, Hulu when I watch those streaming services. Not to say anything bad on them. Well, if I was to do my dream, okay, I would put the Four Horsewoman, which didn't he play that very well? He played the guy very, very well, I will say. My dream woman survivor would be the Four Horsewoman, which would be would be Sasha, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Bailey, and I would put Mako Satomura in there versus, which would be who I would put in there, which would be Bianca. I would put in the versus Bianca, Oscar. Mm, It's hard because I think that would be my dream team, the Four Horsewomen with Mako Satomura versus Bianca, which would be versus Bianca, Rhea, Raquel. Oh, who was the other two women? Oscar. And who would be the fifth for Bianca's team if I was to pick a fifth? And Blair Davenport would be my five. But you know how they are, like, you can't do the NXT, But then if I don't want to, Alexa's weird because I think she's going to be part of the Wyatt Six. There's a rumored faction coming. It's called the Six. The Wyatt Six is coming. Do 2-1. Mint blue. Let's see. What is mint blue? That's way too light. Trying to figure out the colors here. You always like trying to figure out what colors you want to use. B114. What color is this? I can't find the match for this, actually. B204, baby blue. Yeah, that's the color. There's the color B204. Thank you. Yeah, it really is his real uncle. You forget that he's on the Rotunda. Bray Wyatt's father. A lot of people don't know this. Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas actually belong to a real wrestling family. They belong to the Rotunda. Their real name is Rotunda. If the name Rotunda doesn't sound familiar, their father is Mike Rotunda. Their father is known as IRS. Yeah, their real father. So they have wrestling. Thank you. I love looking at. I love little grayscale books like this because they're different. I don't remember whose YouTube channel I saw this on, but I saw this on someone's YouTube channel. I don't think I'm going to do a background for this. I might just leave this alone, the background, just because I think the background looks better without doing the background. Sometimes when you add a background, you take away from the picture. Sometimes you do have to use pencil just to smooth out some of the edges with marker. You see how the blue complements everything? Kind of like doing blue. I do too. I think this looks really good without a background. And the name of this book is, if anybody wants them, they're called Steampunk Beauties, coloring book by Daydream Art. She's a brand new artist. I found her through somebody else's channel. You know, a lot of the books that I find come from other people's books. I mean, yeah, I know we did a few things in here. So, like that Chinese book I got off of Book Depository, which is one of my favorite books, I think, in the group. I did get the Chinese book. So, for those who are not aware that I have been coloring, but I haven't been going on as much as I should go on. But then here's the Chinese book too. So we got this one. This is Colorful Time. This one is absolutely gorgeous, but it's going to take me so long to do one piece in it. You know, one piece can take you a really long time to do. So I really like that one too. So, and for everybody who's curious what page I finished in Cute and Creepy. Some of you know I've been doing the sheets again. So this is what I finished for Cute and Creepy, if anybody's wondering. I couldn't find the exact match, so I tried to find a color that's close to it, and I used up all the goldenrod pencil. Luckily, I had a spare to finish it. So this is what I did with that. I finished it up with Prismacolors. That's what I did with that one and Cute and Creepy, if anybody's wondering what I did with Cute and Creepy. Yeah, I keep a lot of my books there, so I'm really happy with that one. As you can tell, I like doing little things like this to keep it. I think it looks good without a background. I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do backgrounds in this book because it takes a lot of time, and so sometimes you don't really want to do backgrounds. So that is what we have done today. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this, and everybody stay safe, stay healthy. Remember to wear your mask. Get boosted if you need to, because I need to get boosted as well. I hope everybody does well, and everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Bye, everybody.